Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Unavowed, Blind. Let's talk to the ghost.
Hey, can we talk a bit more?
I guess.
But I asked all of this.
So I heard a guy set himself on fire around here. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Burning. It's quite a bold statement to make.
Is it?
It sears, it cleanses. If you burn something, it's gone forever. I can understand the appeal.
You can understand the appeal?
Journal, I burnt it. It needed to be cleansed. It needed to not exist. So I burned it. It's gone.
This journal of yours, you said you burnt it?
Yes, right here, right over... No, the journal is burnt. It no longer exists. I need for it not to exist. Please.
Okay. About that journal.
I told you it's burnt. It no longer exists. I need for it not to exist. Please.
Okay. Are you sure you don't see a metal sculpture?
I'm sure, completely sure.
Closing yourself off to the truth is harder in the long run. Trust me, I know.
I don't see anything. Can't you leave it?
Come on, seriously, you can't tell me your name.
It's not important. Stop asking me that.
I know, KK, I know. I thought this time it might work. Do the initials AF mean anything to you?
They don't. They were burnt. They're gone.
So you're saying they are your initials?
I'm saying they were burnt.
You said you burnt your journal. This leather book cover is also burnt. Did this belong to you?
The offering. It's in the hands of the angel now.
The offering?
The symbol of our love. I gave it to the angel. I thought it would work. It didn't. Burning it, burning everything. It was the only way.
Hey, slow down. What happened exactly?
Nothing. It's burnt. It's gone. Seared from existence. It has to be.
What did you mean about an offering?
I need to forget her. I made an offering. A symbol of our love. It didn't work.
What's this stuff about hands of the angel?
The offering, the symbol of our love, given to the angel. She has it now. And I am still waiting for it to be gone. The memory, everything.
Okay, I know where the angel is.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I messed up. Need to start over.
Oh, for 5 more minutes. Then we need to get home.
KK wants to know about unicorns. Are they real too?
They were. They were hunted to extinction centuries ago.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, it is not. Unicorns were violent, short-tempered, carnivorous monsters. They would gore anything without provocation. Be glad the world is rid of them.
You just broke a little girl's heart.
I would highly suggest not climbing the drain pipe. Perhaps I could be of use instead?
And the angel is reaching up to the sky.
On closer inspection, there is a small crack in the wall here. The hand of the angel, indeed. On closer inspection, there is a small crack in the wall here. This should prove useful. It appears to be some sort of jewelry in the form of a horse.
Horse charm. MS plus AF.
over and under the seagull went, searching for its next meal. It closed its eyes for just a moment, then it crashed, into a seal? Hey, just a sec. What's up? Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
Okay, so you can't really do anything with that. I just wanted to check.
Come on, Juninator. It's way past your bedtime.
5 more minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes, and I mean it this time.
Hey, can we talk a bit more?
I guess.
What did you mean about an offering?
I need to forget her. I made an offering, a symbol of our love. It didn't work.
What angel are you talking about exactly?
I created her. She is larger than life, part of the city. Her gratitude is nothing.
What angel are you talking about exactly?
I created her.
One more time, for luck. Know anything about that metal sculpture over there?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, forget it.
How do I show him this? Like, I can't seem to sort of interact with this.
Five more minutes, June. 5 minutes, or... who am I kidding? Hey. Never seen it before.
That is a falsehood. Your initials are inscribed on the charm.
You calling me a liar?
Yes.
Sweetie, Mama's gonna step over there for a minute. You stay here, okay? Shit, god damn it.
Hey, are you alright?
Do I look all right? Take that stupid thing back to him. I don't want it. I don't want him.
You misunderstand. He did not give this to us. It was hidden, enshrined, one might say.
Enshrined. Of course it fucking was. Nobody does creepy like Amos Fennel. Does he worship it? Pray to it?
No. If he did, he doesn't anymore. He's dead.
He's... what?
I am sorry. It is the truth. He is dead.
Of course he is. It was him, wasn't it? The guy who burned himself in the park. I didn't think it was real, but I should have known. It's exactly like him.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, don't be. That guy scared the hell out of me. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
Could you tell us what you know? Anything at all?
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us. And then he started getting obsessive.
Obsessive, yeah. I got that impression from him.
You met him?
Kind of.
Oh, then you know what I'm talking about. He started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
A teacher.
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block. Amos was fine before he started taking lessons with him. I mean, how crazy is it to draw obsessively and never stop for a break?
Well, how long was your kid out here again?
Few hours. Why? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, let's go to talk to that Stan guy.
Good evening to you.
Does the name Amos Fennel mean anything to you?
Amos Fennel. No, doesn't ring a bell.
He is the man who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him.
He was a student of yours.
Student? I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
A former lover of his. A woman named May Stein.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
You are correct.
Aha, now I remember. Amos, huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me.
What could you tell me about him?
What is there to tell? Like many young artists, he was struggling, trying to find inspiration. So he would come and speak to me. He spoke about his lover. He was quite smitten. I encouraged him to channel that love. We later spoke about his heartbreak after they separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some good.
Dude, he set himself on fire.
He channeled his feelings into a work of art. How many can say the same? I call that a triumph. This neighborhood needs more of that.
Are you insane? Setting yourself on fire is a triumph.
Well, what would you call it?
I would hardly consider it a call for celebration.
I call it someone needing help.
Perhaps you were both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people, and the art of Amos spoke louder than most.
You said you knew Mary and her daughter.
I know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school. She's shown me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage her.
Have you ever spoken to the baker next door?
You mean Clay Chipman? I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. As I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you.
Medium. Did he have to use that word?
Who else have you taught?
Anyone who chooses to speak with me. I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat.
If it's such good art, maybe you should set yourself on fire. Well, that's a bit too much. I won't say that. We know what's been done to you. You have become a muse.
I'm a what?
I see it now. It is obvious, in retrospect.
What are you talking about?
The creative energy that surrounds this neighborhood. It centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse has left.
That is only partially true. You do not have a muse. You are a muse.
Are you insane? Or am I?
You're not insane. I know how weird this sounds.
As an artist, I'm willing to believe anything.
An open mind and open eyes. That is all we ask. But perhaps we should discuss this off the street.
Yes, of course, please. Come in. You must be soaking. Well, here we are. Is something the matter?
It's rather sparse.
Is it? I hadn't noticed. I admit, as I've gotten older, I've enjoyed life's little pleasures less and less. So I've sold a few things. Things that I no longer need.
Yes. A muse can inspire art, but cannot appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
Leave this in our hands. We will find a way to reverse this.
Wait, you want to cure me?
You don't want to be cured?
You're joking. You really are joking, aren't you? Why would I want to be cured? Sure, I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food. But giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that gives me immense satisfaction.
You inspired Amos to kill himself. The others will surely follow. Your power is out of your control.
Their deaths carry more meaning than their lives ever will. For years, I've seen the city turn its collective back on the art community, replacing us with bland corporate chains. Now we can reverse it. Go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it? I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you. I have a simple question for you. May I ask it?
Well, what do you want to know?
Thank you. My question is simple. What are you feeling right now?
I am feeling sad because I think that's such a warped view. Like, you have a person who has killed themselves in a very violent, painful way, and you're saying it's art? Like, come on.
Yes, I can hear it in your voice. What's bothering you?
I've caused so much pain. It's not entirely my fault, but it doesn't matter.
It never does it? Seeing so much anguish, it's no wonder you don't lock yourself away. And yet, you act strong, don't you? You've risen up, because nobody else will. You bury this sadness deep, but it is doing great harm. You need to dig deep, connect to it, bring it to the surface. This is the power of the creative force. It's the greatest gift we as humans are given, but it must be used. If ignored, it could do unimaginable harm.
Well, apparently I've painted a shit little graffiti of my demon's name. You don't remember drawing this. Looking at it sets your teeth on edge. Two orbs are daubed on the wall, apart, different, and never touching. Mandana holds a spray can. Her eyes are locked on the orbs painted on the wall.
Split. Everything is split. The truth is, I do not know. Must I know everything? These two worlds cannot connect. So much empty space between them. So much. Where do I go? Where do I go?
A wooden staircase leads upstairs. Impossible spider's web leading nowhere. Window looking out to the empty airshaft.
Can't go back.
Logan holds his spray can as if his life depends on it. His hands are shaking.
You reach the end. Then what? It's there. It's always there. Gotta keep moving. Can't turn around. Ever. Which way? There's only one. Straight ahead. To the end. Straight ahead. To the end.
You don't understand. I almost had it perfect.
You almost had yourself dead, you idiot.
He looks tired and defeated, poor guy. The baker barely registers your presence.
Oh, it's you. You probably shouldn't be in here. I think this place is gonna be closed for the foreseeable future.
Closed? No, you can't do that!
What happened?
Shipment's finally lost it. I should have seen it. You know a guy for years. You should know when something's wrong.
Nothing was wrong. Everything was so right!
You cut open your wrist and you were bleeding into your mixing bowl.
I needed to put more of myself into my work. It was the only way.
I just don't have an answer to that, Clay. I don't.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, don't be. It's my fault. It was obvious he was sick in the head. Clear as day. He needs help. Help that I can't give him.
So you're sending me to the mental ward?
Only for 72 hours. That's what the law will let me do.
I thought you were my friend.
I am, Clay. I am. Look, you'd better go. This isn't gonna be pretty.
Get him to let me go, please!
Hey, I appreciate the company, but you really need to leave. Don't make me get official on you.
The smell of freshly baked bread wafts out from the small kitchen.
Oh, it's you. Sorry if I don't get up. I'm a little out of breath.
You've stopped performing.
Being creative can certainly take the wind out of you. I kinda overdid it. I'll be fine. By the way, where's Mandana? And Mr. Big Shoulders? I thought you Unavowed types worked in a team.
I think I need your help.
Okay, chill. Tell me what's up.
We got whammied by the muse who've got your power.
Whammied. I like that word. Wait, why did you summon a muse in the first place?
Well, we didn't summon him, he forced himself on us.
He forced the creative energy on you? That's insane. You're lucky to be alive. You can't just force someone to create. You have to be ready. If not, you'll burn out. Your friends, where are they?
They are in his house. They are in some kind of a trance.
A trance? That can't be good. Take me to them. Come on, they need our help. Mandana? Mandana! I've never seen the Muse's power abused like this. Stanley Bates has no idea what he is doing. The creative energy, her mind is overflowing with it. She's going to die, and soon.
Is it because of the painting on the wall?
No, the painting is a symptom, not the source. She's buried deep, struggling to connect with a deeper part of herself, one that she can express through art.
Why did he do this?
I think his motives were good, only he doesn't know what he's doing. The subject has to be willing. They have to be ready to confront whatever is inside. Your friends aren't. And unless we help them with that, they will die.
Can you help them?
Me? No, my power is gone. Can't do much. I'm a bit useless here, but you're kind of not. You Unavowed guys, you have a link, right? Something connecting you? You can use that. Try and connect to your friend. See if you can help.
How do I do that?
It shouldn't be hard. Mandana is in a heightened mental state at the moment. Connecting to her mind won't be hard if you focus. Just touch her on the head and, well, think about her.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Your friend is going to be vulnerable, scared, confused. So, be gentle. Good luck.
A battle-scarred woman with a fierce red hair. You can't tell if she's smiling or scowling. Mandana's eyes jerk rapidly between the two figures. Kalash, or some subconscious projection of him, is staring at Mandana with a disapproving look.
Aye, boy.
You're Mandana's mother. I've heard a bit about you.
A bit? Ah, sham that is. Time swallowed me. Got me beat like. Happens to us all like, if you don't be dog wild.
What are you doing here?
Ain't doing a gotch. I'll tell you that for a sack of poppies.
Mandana's in danger. We need to get her out of here.
Danger? Yeah, cheek. Take that back or I'll claim you. Mandana's a solid she-devil like her mom. She's just a bit banjax like.
How can I help?
You think you're champagne? I get the young one to see the light. She's just lost her sea legs like. Just needs a push.
How can I help?
You think you're champagne? She's just lost her sea legs like.
I can't understand a word you're saying, which isn't true. I can understand most of it.
Acting the maggot you are. Don't be having a lash off with me. Me baby's getting big like.
How can I help?
You think you're champagne? She's just lost her sea legs like. Why then?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into my daughter?
What are you doing here?
I am here to remind my daughter who she is. A djinn of the Old Kingdom, and a servant of the Unavowed, like her father.
Kalash, it's good to see you again.
Good to see me. I'm not actually here. You know this. I'm not real.
You know you're not real?
A djinn is incapable of lying, even in this place. I know who I am. I know what I am. It is time Mandana did the same.
We need to get her out of here. She's in danger.
She merely needs to make a choice. I am sure she will make the right one.
What can I do to help?
Help? No. This is a choice she must make on her own. Farewell.
I am immortal, like a djinn. I abhor falsehood, like a djinn. I feel love as humans do. I bleed as humans do. Djinn and human. I discard one for the other as it suits me, donning them like costumes. But which one is me? Do I follow my mother or my father?
Well, why can't you follow both?
Because it gives me pain. Torn between two worlds. The uncertainty of where I belong. It hurts.
Well, if you're asking for my opinion, you do seem very human to me. You know, she's very principled for sure. But to be honest, I find that admirable, and there are people who are, you know, for example, adverse to lying in principle. Like there are philosophies, moral philosophies that state lies are always wrong, and there are certainly people who believe that. So you seem human to me, you always have.
Yes, I seem human. I have thoughts and emotions that seem human. I have shared laughter with human friends, gained knowledge from human teachers, shared hearts with human lovers. They all grow old. They all die. None of them understand. Even Mother. I can never be one of them. Not entirely. There will always be distance.
You are your father's daughter as well. That much is obvious.
I cannot stomach the presence of other djinn. So cold, so calculating, so proud of their wordplay. The other djinn children would tell riddles. I would escape into the forest to run and jump, alone. Father tried to understand. He tried to help, but he could not. How could he?
I will get back to you.
It does not matter.
Aye, boy.
Mandana says there's distance between you.
Distance? That's an awful thing to say, like. She'd not know the arse end of a blade if it weren't for me.
How can I help?
You think you're champagne? She's just lost her sea legs, like. Why then?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into my daughter?
Mandana believes you never truly understood her.
She is torn between two worlds. I understand this. Her human side made her less prone to introspection, made her impatient, hot-headed. Her spiritual side enhanced her physical body, making her quicker, stronger. Together, it was a lethal combination. So it was up to me to channel her, hone her into a force for good instead of destruction. I did the best I could. What father could do more? Farewell.
Father or mother, to which world do I belong?
Your father said he tried to make you a force for good.
Yes, Father always told me such. Being part human, I cared too deeply. I needed direction. Father and the Unavowed provided that.
Your mother said she taught you how to fight.
Yes, Mother taught me how to fight, just like her. Although, if I am honest, I was better than her. Not that I would show it in front of her crew. She would have gone mad as a box of frogs.
Maybe you are something new, Mandana.
Something new? Whatever do you mean?
Both sides make you who you are.
Could it be? Without both sides, human and Jinn, I would not be myself? If I were not human, I would not care enough to join the fight. But if I were not Jinn, I would not be strong enough to fight in the first place. Not in any way that matters. I am both, and yet neither. Something new. A new path entirely. Something new from both worlds. What happened? Where is Stan Bates?
He whammied you.
Whammied?
Doesn't matter. Are you okay?
I feel good. Exhausted. But good. I think I need to sit down. Just for a few minutes. Father, Mother, thank you.
Come on, they need our help.
Logan is breathing heavily, but shows no sign of slowing down.
It's still behind me. I know it is. But the end of the road is coming.
I don't see anything behind you.
Oh, it's there. It's always there. 6 years. 6 years I've been on this road. It hasn't caught me yet. But the end is coming. Not today. Someday.
You're talking about alcoholism, right? You've beaten this, Logan. You've been clean for over 5 years.
You can't just beat something like this. It's always with you. Always. Just one misstep. Just one moment of weakness. Then it starts again. The blacking out. Starting fights. Waking up in strangers' beds. Ending up in the hospital over and over. I only just managed to build my life again. I won't go back. I can't go back. So I gotta keep busy. Gotta keep distracted. The end is coming. It's coming so fast.
You have friends, Logan. People who can help you.
I know that. It helps. But this is my fight. Nobody else can do it for me.
What happens at the end?
You die, man. What do you think? It's a race. To reach the end before the monster gets you. I plan on making it. But it's hard. The shit I see every day. It's hard.
What makes it so hard?
In the program, you see folks who've been sober for 30, 40 years. And most of them, they're mean. You know why? They don't want to feel. Because feeling things, that leads to drinking. But me, I have to feel. I have no choice. Sad stories shoved in my face. Every day. Death and misery every day. Pushes you toward the monster.
You go through a lot but still don't drink. You should be proud.
Nothing to be proud of. I'm hanging by my fingernails. One step ahead of the monster.
You're not talking about a literal monster, are you?
Does it matter? It's out there. It's coming for me. And it's gonna get me.
What does the monster look like, anyway?
Look like? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Why should it matter? I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
You're running from something you can't even describe. So describe it. Put a name and a face to it.
You think you're gonna arrest this thing? Put it in jail? You can't. I don't even know what it is. But that's your point, isn't it? I need to know what I'm fighting if I'm gonna fight it.
So tell me, what is this monster you're running from?
The monster. It looks like... Gotta be careful of this guy. He's... Huh? Whoa, KK. Calm down. I'm fine. I'm okay. I was just...
I thought I heard you up here. What happened?
We're wondering the same thing.
You both almost died. Callie and I saved you.
Died?
Stan hit you both with a creative force. It almost burned you up.
KK says we went into some kind of trance. She was scared to death.
But it was worth it, wouldn't you say? Do you see it now? Do you see what I can offer? This whole neighborhood, The whole world.
Well, you're obviously insane. You're out of control.
No, I know precisely what I'm doing. I get it now. You and your friends, you just received a deep, clear understanding of your deepest selves.
You're swinging the creative force around like a sledgehammer. You could have killed them.
Nothing great is achieved without risk.
Oh my god, my power's in the hands of a total idiot. Seriously, you all need to kill him. Kill him now before he kills someone else.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me.
Well, I agree that he needs to be punished, but...
We do not have the resources to restrain a muse. Pragmatism is called for here.
He didn't actually kill anyone on purpose, did he? Maybe he deserves another chance.
This is insanity. Don't I have a say in this? I've been given this tremendous gift, and you don't want it to be used. I don't understand.
No duh you don't understand, that's the problem.
If I used my gift improperly, then I'm sorry. I can learn.
It's too late for that. So, how is this going to go?
Yeah, I think I'm going to give him a chance. Like, it's not really his fault. It's different than it was with, for example, Harrison, where she specifically sought out this power for her own gain. It was kind of dropped on this guy. Can't you teach him how to use his power properly, Callie?
No, I can't.
You're not lying, are you?
Nope.
I'm not so old that I can't be taught.
I'm not being cute. I really can't. Creative energy runs on instinct, emotion, feelings. Can't teach that.
You must have learned somehow, didn't you?
I was given the power at a young age. I grew up with it. You didn't. So, I'm sorry, it can't be done.
If I only remembered how I could put the power in him, maybe then I could pull it out again.
That is an interesting idea. You do not possess the knowledge, but Calliope does.
What?
The power comes from you, yes? It is a part of you, much as the power of a djinn is a part of me.
Don't get what you're saying.
It is spiritual, not physical. You could retrieve your power if you focused hard enough.
You think if I wanted that, I wouldn't have done it already? Thanks. No, I'm happy the way I am.
As am I. You can't give me such a gift and then take it away.
Well, I think you should. But Stan, what do you have to say?
Until today, I didn't even know I had this power, let alone that I was killing people. Perhaps forcing it on you three was wrong. I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing.
And how many are going to die before you figure it out?
I will try not to let that happen. Let me live, and I'll try. That I promise you.
Stan, earlier you said dying to create art was a triumph. Do you still feel that way?
The truth, Stan Bates, and no lies.
I meant what I said. I will try not to let that happen again.
Okay, I am going to trust you. You know, he's still mortal. I can drop by and kill him if people keep killing themselves for art. We're going to trust you. Don't let us down.
Trust is one thing. Blind faith is another. You are a danger, Stan Bates. This much is certain. My friend chooses to trust you. Abuse that trust, and it will end badly for you.
There's an AA chapter that meets 5 blocks from here. The All Saints Church. You know it?
I do, but how will that help? I don't even drink.
Doesn't matter. It's about regaining some control over yourself. Please, just think about it.
You're just going to stand back and leave him like this? You know what? I don't even care. I'm a mundane human now. This is none of my business. Good luck, Stan Bates. You're gonna need it.
Okay, I think this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.